Abacus uses science reference books. To learn, they must send the sign of a ruby with a lenser. In Bartlett's familiar quotations, a literature reference book, Aprils finds Shakespeare's quote,
a horse, my kingdom for a horse.
Their victory's requirement. But Wiper Scouts are headed toward the library on the main road, and even the solved parts of the puzzle do not make sense to the users. They must have the book that is at the user base.
So this is the city. Did the population grow between the years 2114 and 2116?
I don't know. Why would you want to know that?
This book is a plan for the city. It says that if the population increased by 10%, Lowenstein's instant pressure sewers would be installed, connecting the new development with the older section of the city by 2118.
Lowenstein's instant pressure sewers. I vaguely remember that. They were installed in the older part of the city.
Is this library in the older section of the city?
Yes. Right here.
Where's the section called the new development?
Up here.
By the base. The base is right here in the new development.
I need that two-dimensional pictorial representation of the region.
You mean this map? There are other maps in the reference section. I want to look at this one as I read more of this book. There are diagrams of the entire sewer system. I want to do some comparing.
You mean there are two kinds of maps?
Oh, sure. We keep our maps at the Atlas table. Come on, I'll show you. AFOS, there are more than two kinds of maps. There are charts of the oceans and waterways.
What for?
For fishermen and sailors. There are physical or topographic maps that show the Earth's elevations or mountains. And there are political maps. Those show the borders of countries, state lines, city limits, that kind of thing. And there are general reference maps.
A road map? Father said the Wipers are heading toward us on the main road into the city.
We need to look very carefully at the routes coming into the city. We don't want your dad to follow the route the Wipers are taking.
This road map emphasizes the roads and routes.
It uses detailed symbols to make locations clear.
How do you tell which ones are main roads?
These symbols are for principal highways. And here are the route marker symbols.
Look, this one comes into the city near here, Route 81.
I bet the Wipers are traveling north on Route 81. That's the main north-south road into the city.
North? Which way is that on this map?
Most maps have an arrow or compass. See? You can tell immediately which way is north.
N stands for north. And S?
S is for south, E is for east, and W stands for west. The Singing River is east of Route 81.
Where is Father now?
Well, here's the Singing River, and here's a campsite. The cabin he found must be near there. That's pretty near Route 81.
How did you know there was a campsite there?
See the little deer?
Yes.
Now look at the legend.
The little deer means wilderness area. That's where we led Father.
The legend gives you the meanings of special marks and symbols on the map, like the deer. Or, see this little tent symbol? When I saw that, I looked at the legend, and it said there was a campsite.
What is this running parallel to Route 81?
What does the legend say?
It says it is a railroad track.
Always find a map's legend right away. It really helps figure out what's what. The underground library where we are is here.
How far is the library from the campsite?
Let's consult the scale. 1 inch equals 3 miles. So let's see. It's about 4 inches.
4 times 3 is 12. That means the cabin is 12 miles away. Less than a day's journey. The Wipers can be here soon on the main road. So can Father. I will contact him. "9861. Aphos here.
Yes, Athos.
Father, we have found a route that will get you here just as quickly as the main road.
You can follow an old railroad track that runs alongside the main road.
You must proceed a half a kilometer to the Star Rise to get there. Then follow it toward the rising North Star.
Be careful. The main road crosses the railroad at the city limits. The Wipers may see you if you aren't careful.
It's nearly dark. I will travel under the cover of darkness. Knowing the Wipers, they will probably stop for the night.
Be careful. And watch out for the city limits.
Hey, Raster, Humbuckler sure is getting angry because he doesn't know where the users are.
He doesn't even know where the scouts are.
Yeah, but look at this old map. We ought to be able to figure out where they are.
Hey, look at this.
What?
Community. I know what that word means.
What? What did it mean?
This must be the city in the southeast.
Why have they got the parking lot for the city way over there?
It doesn't take long to get to a parking lot, see? Dummy.
Look over here, way up north. That's the railroad. I know where that is.
Yeah, where?
We used to go there when I was a kid, and we'd dig up the railroad track.
that was fun.
You
got the crowbar.
Yeah, and
lift it up.
and tear it apart, and you get.
Master, locale. What are you doing?
Oh, we found a map.
Cryoplankton. It's not a map. It's a game. That means chance. And that's what this is. Your last chance. You get out there and find those scouts. And maybe you all can find the users. What are you doing over there? Get back to work.
But I told you that I'm not sure if the sewers were ever connected. Why do you want to know all this anyway?
Remember, our city sewers digs deep your root.
Digs deeper root. I can't imagine.
We need Volume 3 of the History of Wipers on Earth to fit the puzzle. And it's at the base. Here, in the new development. If they installed the sewers...
If the population increased, you'll need the World Almanac for the years 2114 through 2118 if you want to see if the population increased. The World Almanacs are shelved in the reference section.
Hello, LiDAR. Why do I need the World Almanac?
The Almanac will give you the population figures you need.
The World Almanac contains information about this city?
Oh, of course. And all the larger cities in the country. Their populations, their mayors.
Such specific information.
The Almanac is a book of facts. It's published every year, updated with accounts of the year's major events. everything of momentary importance. It has the newest statistics on the population, the number of births and deaths, where the stars will be in the sky, who won the Academy Awards. Here they are, the World Almanacs, R317.3. There's also the Information Please Almanac with similar information. Here are the almanacs up to the year they evacuated.
World Almanacs are published yearly. Here's the one for 2114. Here's a comprehensive subject index, arranged in alphabetical order. It lists every topic, every term, every name. It's so long.
Well, there is a quick reference index. It lists the most wanted and used subjects of information.
Here's population. The city's population statistics are on pages 582 through 583.
All right, now, I'm sleepy. And I want to stay here for the night.
Where?
Besides, we'll never find nothing user around
There's
here
no
in the dark
shelter
anyway.
around here. There are clones everywhere.
Let's go on then. We gotta make it to the city by dawn. We can't be far from the city limits.
Yeah. And they will be there waiting on that user. He'll probably stop for the night. And there's no clones in the city.
Right.
Abacus, what are you doing up?
The almanac said the population did increase by 10%.
And the new sewer pipes probably were installed. They're probably gone now. They were made of a type of material that was easier to replace than to maintain. They were built in small sections with a circumference of several meters so they would be easy to install.
There's a diagram here that shows how the pipes were going to connect this part of the city with the new development. See, they go right where our base is.
It's late, Abacus. Let's get some sleep. We need to rest so our minds will be alert.
You go, Miss Bookhart. I'll just read a little more, okay?
Okay. Oh.
What is that? Who is there?
Phil, is that you? Help.
Abacus. doing down there? Where have you been?
I don't have time to explain, Pixel. I came to the sewers, but they're crumbling. Take me to Grandmother Tesla, immediately. Abacus.
Abacus, my child. Thank Alpha Centauri, you're safe. Where are the others? Has something happened? Here, please sit down.
Everyone is fine. Father is on his way to meet us. We thought we would be captured if we returned here. We are safe in an underground vault filled with books. The books contain information we can no longer retrieve from our computers. I used maps and the World Almanac to get the information I needed to find my way here. But one of the books is still missing. I must take it back.
Abacus, you cannot go back out there.
Grandmother, please listen. We found a human librarian.
There have been no humans on Earth in 100 years.
She was under a spell. The universal being appeared and told us how to awaken her. She took us to the library so we could hide from the wipers. The wizard, the universal being, gave Father a parchment inscribed with strange words and numbers that stood for 10 books. The words said the books would help us eliminate the magnetic shield and stop the wiper destruction. One of the books was about lasers, so we know we need a laser, and Aphos discovered in a book of Shakespeare's plays that we need a horse. One of the books told us that a cloud hides a horseman. Another book told us that a ruby will protect us. One of the books was about sewers. It led me here. But one of the books is missing because we brought it here. We must have that book in order to put all the pieces of the puzzle together. We must learn how a hologram and a myth and the ancient wiper language fit into the picture. I'm the only one small enough to make it back. I must go.
Abacus, wait. You did say ruby. Take this. It has been worn by our family for centuries. If you must go, it will protect you. Take the book. May your knowledge rescue us.
Dummy, now, dummy, you stop. Stop pushing on me. I'm gonna push on you. I'm gonna knock you down. But you already getting stuck.
Come on, you break it up. The user's coming.
He's coming. Come on, Jimmy. Shoot, Dave! Shoot!